Oh god, it's immediately into the one. It's been what? 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. Is that an awe, or are you just happy to see me? Sorry. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my vengeance. At last we'll reveal ourselves to the Jedi. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And Happy New Year. Is that... Oh! Mr. Edgeworth! Holy shit! Is he... So wait, we defended our... Is he gonna defend himself? God damn! I'm keen! Hey, Nick! Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh! Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, damn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Can you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea! Your cold showers are goated. No, I literally went back and did everything. I did all of the chatty stuff, all of the gold saucer fights, and so what, you've done Gilgamesh too? So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy in a tip-off that had to Nessie, the Loch Ness monster. Though its namesake, Nessie proved to be a hoax. Locals are confident that Gordy is the real deal. Boring. Since when was this a thing? Modiversary. Jesus. When was that a thing? Oh wait, guys, should I be... No, do you know what we'll do, guys? Here's how we'll do it. Okay? Investigation, white shirt. Court case, jacket. Alright, that's how we'll do it. We should get you some other games though, Tommy. What else can we get you into? When does the tank top come out? Patreon exclusive. Yeah. We're trying to make sure we definitely fund all those things, all the thumbnails and everything. Although I have the rough sketch, so there will be a Patreon exclusive coming up in the next couple days. I thought I'd just try and spread out how much I post on there. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick? The water pressure's kind of low in that shower. There's a shower in this office? Oh, in this case, this could be a good one. Oh, so everyone's looking about it. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down the fire department and have them spray with the hose? Good idea. That will knock you off your feet. Apparently, fey blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder. Don't know what this voice is, but we're gonna go with it, okay? We're getting ready for LA Noire, alright? Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in a lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. 24! I'm 6 years older than this guy. Is this the same game? Yes, it is. It's a part of a trilogy, and I think we have like 2 episodes left for the first game. Miles too much of a sissy to hurt anyone, but we watched him shoot someone. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor, known for his skills and connections. He was guaranteed for a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Oh, Maya! The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out. Wait, are we gonna fucking defend Miles? Ooh, that could be cool. Hey, how's it going, Aris? Good to see you, mate. Yeah, it's World Cup time, man. It's World Cup. Who's playing today before I get started? The only problem I have with the World Cup is that the freaking times, man, are so bad. There are some matches that are like 3 AM UK time, which is just ridiculous. We've got Canada and Bosnia playing tonight. Ooh, I'll chuck it on the telly. We'll go support the Canucks, shall we? And tomorrow it's America, Paraguay. Qatar, Switzerland. Oh god, no, you're playing Brazil. It's so funny though, because I don't know how good Brazil are anymore, but like when I was a kid, Brazil were like just the coolest, greatest players. So we've always like held them in a really high esteem. Okay, good night, bye chat. Tommy, have a good one, mate. We'll find a game that's better for you soon. Although I think it depends. I'm trying to vibe test a few different games with you guys, and we'll see which ones you all prefer. We've all been in here one time or other, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to many people. Oh. Hey, Edgeworth, come back! What are you doing here? What is a man? Wait, good. No one saw that I told Tom to go to sleep? Is that why Tommy said goodnight? Naya. Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So you've come to laugh at the full attorney? Then laugh! Laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing? Should we be laughing? No, that's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad, or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time. We can spend it coming down here just to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. Your Honor, I lied. I lied. I hoped you wouldn't come and... I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it? We're going to help you, that's what. Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. I'm gonna represent myself like an idiot. Sorry, you're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey, sure you got lucky and won all 3. But your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skills, right? Experience. Nick, he's insulting you. Hello? Why am I always one who has to get angry? The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way from your office and the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth? You didn't really... Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Because he's a man. And what is a man, chat? Hey? It's Christmas Day? What the fuck are we doing here on Christmas? What's he doing murdering people on Christmas Eve? This is where it happened? Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. I can see some police walking around there. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal, there's enough of us over here. Anyone found anything? Yeah, see? Sorry, I'll stop. Sorry, sir, nothing. Idiot, the trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up! Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. Ooh. Just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Telling the guy literally said Merry Christmas and you even said it? Yeah, but do you know how many people I know who say Merry Christmas, ironically? My mum's partner will say Merry Christmas every time he cheers his drink. From March onwards. Detective Gumshoe is kind of scary today. Recruits? Ugh. Hey! You're that hairy guy! Hairy Butts! Right. Phoenix Wright. And what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Well, yeah, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it! Fucking hell, this dude's intense. He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. Look at him, like a little sad puppy. That's how Ralph looks at me when I say, no, dinner's in an hour. Genuinely, that is the look that Ralph gives me. And he looks at me like, food? And I'm like, another hour, mate. It's like, oh. Right. Do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay. Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Clouds lawyer? Head in the what? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were 2 men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth. A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? Who was this witness? Sorry, pal, that's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep. It was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So, oh wait, so far we're coming up. Empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I've forgotten. What do you get me for Christmas? Talk to Saint Nick, huh? Okay, that's what Edgeworth. You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right. Who cares what the witness says? Technically like that is Talk to Satan. There was a whole film based on that premise. Dear Satan. You really believe in him, don't you, detective? Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taken this investigation that seriously. Wow. After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, detective. At least you are. Do you know who will be his defense attorney in tomorrow's trial? He hasn't got one yet. What? The trial is tomorrow, isn't it? I don't know why this is so shocking. This game's entire lore is that, you know, we had too many cases, so therefore, every from the day of the crime to 3 days, it's been processed, court date, sentencing. So you know what? It shouldn't be surprising. Fun fact about these games, the English localization, instead of being set in Japan, are set in a version of Los Angeles, USA, where everyone just observes Japanese culture and customs for some reason. So basically, it's just a bunch of American weeaboos. I don't know the whole story, but apparently no one he's been talking to will take his case. But why not? Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. When you guys showed up, I figured he'd ask you to defend him. Unfortunately not. Well, pal, then you got a job to do. Help out Mr. Edgeworth. Prove that badge you wear isn't just some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney. Yeah? Okay. Alright then. Yeah? Yeah! That badge! You're showing that to the wrong guy, pal. You gotta show that to someone who needs it. Oh, is that the hint? Okay. You! Your attorney's badge? Edgeworth, let me defend you. Good one, right? But I'm not that hard up you. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Just a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, Wright. Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. Yeah, but you got none of my clients. I mean, I've only had 3, but all of them have been not guilty verdicts. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Why? Did you do it? Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case. Dude's give me those bedroom eyes. He's trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But... maybe if we like look at the news maybe or something. Is it true? No one will take his case? Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost, your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they were witness. Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talk about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, over and over. Do you know? So yeah, dirty fucking weebs, yes. Wait, literally just LA, but everyone's in a very Japanese phase of their life. Because, you know, early 2000s localizers didn't think Western audiences wanted games about other countries. I always find that funny, that. It's like, it has to be about your country to make it interesting. See, when I was a kid, I would find games that were specifically not about England. I'm like, oh, that looks interesting. But the localizers would think, oh, it has to make sense. It has to be about Britain somewhere. No. God, no. I remember playing that Bladestorm game. It's about the 100 Years' War, England versus France. I remember on one of my saves siding with France just because it would get me. Freaking samurai under my belt as mercenaries. Neither am I. Why would he want your help? I don't get it. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Find something? No, sir. Not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh. Sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me before I head back? Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim? Sorry, they haven't worked out the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for that myself. Actually, say, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more in there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not. So, what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Ah, right. Here. I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. You get to see our little himbo. Let's fucking go. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. Ooh-hoo-hoo! I agree with Ting. We never had a Singapore game, so every game fascinated me. Well, here's a fun fact, Nazi, for you. If you fancy playing a JRPG with a Southeast Asia vibe, you should play Final Fantasy X. We don't really have many games set in Australia either, which is why I latched so hard to Tyler Tasmanian Tiger. That's fair. That's fair. That game looks fun though. It was in my local game shop for £4. I really should pick it up. I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right. Now let's get investigating. Yeah, a Tasmanian tiger fighting the other outback creatures with boomerangs. Oh. I'm fine, I'll play Final Fantasy Resonance. love my HD 2D games. Plus, Octo 2 has kinda. Oh, that's fair, dude. I remember because literally the entirety of Final Fantasy X is a Southeast Asia vibe. I'm not even joking. Wowzers. This is Gourd Lake? Yep. I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers though. Probably not. But hey, look at the snack stand. Samurai dogs. I want a samurai dog, please. Why have I got to buy you a samurai dog? But they're great. With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? A little behind the times though. The kids are all into Pink Princess now. I mean, like, you know. Nope. Trash cans are empty. At least the place is well maintained. Huh. I almost didn't see the signpost. Left, boat docks. Right, exit. The hot dog stand is closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dog. Somebody needs to redecorate. So is it based on the cartoon we just defended? The Steel Samurai? Ah, someone left some poppers here. You know, pull the string and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year. Hey, they might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Was it that obvious? Poppers, Yeah, screw it. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go? Into my pocket. Wow, Gourd Lake is really big. Yeah. Say, why is it called Gourd Lake? Is it shaped like a gourd? For those not familiar, poppers have a very different meaning. Oh, I was very confused. Thank you for the clarification. What is that emote? Do I want to know the context behind using that emote? Oh, no way! I was sure it's because the lake looks like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape? Well, it is shaped like a gourd actually, but that's just a coincidence. Oh. Okay. You do not. I'm gonna do everything in my power not to Google that. I like it here. Look, someone's camping. They've got guards camping at the scene of the murder. They're also camping next to the no camping sign. Hey, if they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call. Let's go talk to them. Hey, what? Don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering. Why are camping pots and pans made of aluminium? They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminium then? I'm not having this conversation. She has some really silly questions, didn't she, guys? I'm being nice. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. The sign says no camping. Funny place to pick to pitch your tent. Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire? What are you doing here, Maya? This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. It must take pictures when triggered by noise. Aha! Cough. Right. Okay, so she's just trying to make the microphone activate. Ah. Yes, use the party popper. Well done, Maya. Well done. Hey, you! Get your hands off of that! Ah! What in the Sam Hill? Look what you've done now! There goes a whole roll of film! Sorry, what? Sorry is nice, but it doesn't pay my bills. You know how much that roll of film costs? I'll pay you back. What were you thinking instead of a party pop at a place like this? What? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some kind of country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. I'm sorry, what? Y'all Yanks. I say those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl. They must be dumb. Wait, what? Well, let me tell you. So basically, she's got like a full southern accent. Well, I can't do that, so it's just Arthur Morgan. But well, let me tell you. Well, just because I might be dumb, don't mean we all are. Doesn't work, does it? Doesn't work. No, I know Yanks is for New Yorkers. Excuse me. And who are you now? A chaperone? It's not New Yorkers? Really? Because if you're outside of America, right, and someone says Yanks, they just mean Americans. All Americans. Even though, obviously, yeah. Just figure out what y'all are gonna say and say it for bejesus's sake. Bejesus. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's drawers than listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy. I guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it. Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. Okay, within the US, Yankees refers to anyone from the north, usually northeast. Ah, okay, that makes sense. What? Can't you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used a whole roll. Sorry. What happened? What? Can't you see I'm changing the film? Oh, okay. Still going on. Can I show her my badge? This is my badge, huh? Oh, the badge is supposed to be all shiny and impressive. You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me for that film now? Because I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter and I wrestled meaner looking things than you. No, that's not it at all. We're investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You too. Y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk Yank for you if it pleases you. I can talk Yank for you. Thanks, I think I'll be okay. Great then, I'm Lotta. Lotta Hart. But y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for the research project. Right. If you're photographing meteor showers, why is it dependent on a microphone? The fuck is this? Put your jacket on, hobo? Yeah, but it's... I saved the jacket for the court case. That's the trick. Mighty pleased to meet you. Okay. Alright. What happened? Oh yeah? When was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's so. Christmas Eve? A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I know, it keeps happening, Ian. God. Fussy. I know we joke that you're my dad, now you're actually acting like one. I reckon I might have seen one though, not sure. Y'all can remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I've seen when. Well, the camera then, isn't it? That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German made. A genuine Solingen. Isn't that where they make knives? So, what's the device you've stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? The camera went off all by itself when I fired the party popper. Oh, that? That might trigger the shutter whenever it detects a certain sound.
Ah, you're back.
I really do wish that the TTS with Google stopped working, Ian, so I need to fix it. But yeah. So seriously, why the fuck are people even here? Lionel Hudson, Saul Goodman would be better options for legal help than this loser. Is it all because I'm not wearing the jacket? Fine. Fine. Do you know how over the top I've been here, right? Dude, I'm even wearing the trousers, man. Look, I'm wearing a full suit. This is ridiculous. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera. So, what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Y'all don't really want to know that, do you? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right in the heart of the Heartland. Oh god, you guys are all irritating right now. If you're gonna wear the jacket, you gotta wear it right. The button, sir, you're standing. They're the top button, but only the one button, because 2 isn't correct. You know, a lapel pin would be proper class in that jacket. I don't own a lapel pin. I don't own one. Even I've hit my limits now on how much I can accommodate. Show cufflinks? This isn't a dress shirt. How often do you think I need to wear a suit? I wear suits for funerals and for weddings, and that's literally it so far. I used to have Triforce cufflinks, because why not? Wow, Nick, she's a research student at the University of Country U. So I hear. Why don't you come up here? What we'll do, right? We go even more close to the stream and we'll get the little ace attorney lawyer pin for there. Let me see. I guess it's about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell you? Meteors. Yeah, meteor showers. Falling stars. See, why? That's bollocks. That has to be bollocks. Who sets up a microphone on a camera if you're trying to photograph meteor showers? If I miss something when they actually make sound somehow. Next, you're going to confess that your shoes and belt aren't the same color? No, they are. My shoes and belt are the same color. Light brown leather belt, light brown leather shoes. They are the same. Okay, where else can we go now? We can go to the rental shop. Let's go. And to wear a suit every day in a formal life. I have 6 suits and a drawer full of ties and other dashery. I have, to be fair, I have a fair few ties. You're wearing light brown with that tie color? Bold choice. Yeah, for belt it is, but typically I only own a red tie because I got it for it was given to us for being a groomsman at my mate's wedding. But we wore suits, like special suits for that one though, so we had it was like a grey suit with a red tie. Normally I think all my tie colours are blue and green. Are the 2 main ones. Light blue, dark blue, green. Huh. What's this place? I don't know, mate. Maybe it's a fucking rental shop. Because it says rentals. I guess a murder taking place on one of your boats won't be good for business either. Boats. I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go out on one when the trial is finished? Chat, I'm gonna stop chatting shit. He's not being apologetic enough. Please really count and see fit. It's because I'm not getting offended. Oh man. What kind of rentals though, Ting? Maybe they rent dinghies too. That's a kind of boat, dude. Wait. Come on. Come on, Nazo. And also, how are you feeling, Ian? Are you feeling any better, dude? Hey. Good idea, you bet. Look, I wonder what they rent, Nazo. It's almost like I see a sign and I see the boats. And before you go, oh, I couldn't see it behind Maya. Maya could see it. Don't defend Maya. All right? Cool. All good other than the ongoing thing I ranted at you about. Yeah, that's fair, dude. That's fair. Yeah, that was that's enough to drive anyone mad. I know exactly. I went through obviously not the same thing because obviously I don't have the same setup as you, but similar teething issues when I was getting everything investigated. It was just yeah. Maybe the other boats are inside the building. Someone save me. Hello, Babs. What's up, mate? Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. There's some boats floating at the dock. Which one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder? Huh? I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. Okay. There's nowhere else I can investigate. Is there nothing else here to do? Maybe I can go in there later on. There we go. I wouldn't lead the Queen Anne's Revenge flagship of Edward Blackbeard Teacher's fleet. Just sat around for any Joe Schmo to pinch. That makes me think about Black Flag now. I won't mind playing it. I do want to. I think I'm gonna. I don't think I'll day one the remake though. Resynced, whatever the hell it's called. Because like, seeing as it's literally Ubisoft, it'll be on sale in like 2 months. I think I'll just wait. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here. Something wrong, miss? Turning yourself in? Okay, what did you do? Shoplifting? Larceny? Public indecency? No, none of those things. We're looking for Detective Gumshoe. Is he around? Gumshoe? Oh yeah, he's in a meeting right now. I don't think he'll be out anytime soon. Okay, we'll come back. You do that. Oh, and go straight home and stay out of trouble. No more shoplifting. You got that? Do I look like a criminal or something? Yes. But sea shanties. I know. I do love the sea shanties. They're great. But also, do I want to pay $70 for sea shanties? You know, that's the real thing. Can we look at anything good here, or no? So can't really do anything here. Oh! Right, so what the hell can we even do here? Try and convince him again? Never mind, he's not here. Is there someone else I can check out for more information? Can I present her own camera to her to get the role? So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises, right? Yup. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right, now wouldn't the gunshot make a similar noise to a party popper? Have you checked inside the rental? I can't get in there yet. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey! Y'all are pretty bright, huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked them once. I don't remember if there was anything on them though. But what if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. Okay, so now that we've done that, that now might trigger Detective Gumshoe being done. No shot does she have the means to develop the film in her. The only thing I'm thinking is that she's gonna be looking at the film in real small and seeing if she can just see through it. But there's no way she'll see it, so who knows, man. Ah, that's all we had to do. There we go. I guess he's still in that meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe. We just finished the meeting, for better or for worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Although, all you really need is a coffee can and chemicals and a dark bag to try... Really? Is that all you can get away with that? That's quite cool. Who's the victim? Do you know anything about the victim yet? No, still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. So, how did the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So they think he did it? Well, the trial's starting tomorrow, as scheduled. I see. Hey, in the end, did you tell us about the meeting? Don't go tell anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective. Detective Gumshoe? How can we trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that was obvious. We've got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. His methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard. We've got to earn that trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust, and you have my word on that. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Oh, what a dude. Time of death. Sometime on the 24th, 25th. Cause one bullet shot to the heart. Always, except those last 2 times. Rex, isn't it those last 3 times? The Sly? Cut him. Yeah, you just need a container that doesn't let any light in, a spool for the film, and the right chemicals. And also means to transfer the film from the roll to the container without light exposure. So maybe she just keeps it in her van. Photography is cool. It is. Nick? Huh? Can you show me that photo of the victim? That face. Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling that I've met him somewhere a long time ago. In a galaxy far, far away. Okay, so let's go. Ooh! Hey y'all! Lotta! Wait up a sec, we got bingo! Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey! This is them, take a look. Wow. Wait. See? He's shooting him with that pistol. It looks like that, yes. You can't really tell who that is shooting. You have a camera that is good enough to take pictures of meteor showers, but not across the lake? Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night. Oh, fair enough. But you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. How did you forget? Oh, right. Do I reckon I should tell the cops? Yes. I reckon so. What's that? Now don't y'all go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Wait, Lola! What? Can't you see I'm kind of busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Don't let it get to your skivvies. Or don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was it the other way around? No matter. I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Oh, darn. She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we could do about it. Question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Hell yeah. Alright, anything else that we want to discover in the area, just in case? I didn't think that plastic... I don't know why. I didn't think I saw that plastic sheet before. Right. Let's try and go to the... Ah! Something new here, too. Oh, the police are getting up there interviewing. Hey! No! I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Nick? You know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Fucking Larry Butts. Larry, what are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know? My girl, Kianse, deserves the best. Oh, not another model, I hope. Oh, she's a fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know? She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice. Oh, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not your... Not my what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, my affair. I'm, the little sister. Sister? Wow. Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister? No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh? Sounds great. Don't worry, Maya. He's not listening. Oh man, I feel like Babs should get extra timed out for that. Interrupted by 3 people. Ooh. Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night, and since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Kianse, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Oof. I think what you just said caught him off guard. No, it's just... she's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model, I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Huh, neat. The defendant is Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth. Nick, why would Larry know Edgeworth? Because he was the prosecutor. Maya? And Larry was against him, kind of. You didn't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder? Huh. You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. Oh, that's how he knows him. What? I'm confused. Were we just like late bloomers? Because why does Edgeworth have so much experience and we don't? And we're the same age in the same class. So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait, you said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? No! He's a prosecuting attorney! That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh, go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak, who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I don't know what changed his mind. Do you know? Nick? Oh wait, the prosecutor for the first case was the baldy little weasel dude. Oh yes it was! Sorry. Hey Alex, how you doing mate? Good to see you. The judge just hates your guys and likes to listen to lies. That's true. Wright just decided to go to law school a little bit later as well. Oh, okay. Alright. Tell me about the dogs. Huh? You mean the samurai dogs? Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs. Ouch. The samurai thing was Chianti's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake. What with the big news? The big news? Yeah, Gordy. Gordy? Dare I ask about Gordy? What's Gordy? Huh, you mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant, mysterious monster. Gordy. A monster? Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. It's Nessie? Yeah, I know. Even the picture, right? Wow. It's really real. Nick, a monster. A real monster. Is he that guy that was in the picture? It's probably just a log or something, right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, can I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. 1 million? Grow up, Larry. Well, there's stuff in either 2 or 3 that touches on Phoenix's childhood and uni life, so all you gotta know for now is Phoenix and Miles went to high school together. Cool. Okay. There's nothing new there. That's fine. All right, so that probably means. Oh. The run shop's probably open now too? No. Okay. Not a gumshoe in sight. If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently an important witness turned up. He'll be there a while. A lot of heart. It has to be. Uh-oh. What is it? Oh. Nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey! I remember now. This guy. He's a lawyer that was at the office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. That office? Wait. You mean Grossberg's office? Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake. Oh, okay. Before we carry on, guys, I'm going to go make another coffee. So I'll be a couple minutes, alright? Alright, just a couple minutes. Get yourselves a drink, stretch, relax, do whatever the hell you want. I'm not your dad, but I'll back in a couple of minutes. Let's carry on. Perfect. Hey, MRC, how you doing? Right, Grossberg Law Office. I've taken the jacket off for now and I've sat down because I've been stuck for 2 hours. That old familiar clearing of the throat. Your mind's. Oh, me is something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright. Aha! And you're Mia's something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know. It takes me back. The days of my youth. Like the scent of a fresh lemon, you see. I'm sorry, there's not like there isn't that much age difference between Mia and Maya, is there? How old is this dude? Mr. Grossberg, sir? Yes, I beg your pardon. Of course, you came in to discuss something. And what is it then? Something the matter? Yes. Was the picture inside this? I think it was. There you go. Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond? And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Yeah, hope you're having a good week so far, I must say. It's Friday. Have you got some cool shit planned for the weekend? Grossberg would be like somewhere like from like 50 to 60. But if that's the case though, how does seeing Mia remind him of his youth? Like, as if like him and Mia's sister would like, you know what I mean? Unless he's just like, to be 17 again, to be 24 again. Who's this Hammond guy anyway? Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case. The case? Yes. The DL6 incident. DL6? Why does that sound so familiar? Perhaps you remember. I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial of Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. Mia's about 7 years older than mine, which is what I thought. Yeah. Because yeah. How you doing, Shows? Good to see you, mate. Yes, my dear. The spirit medium Misty Faye, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. Yes, the incident happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Faye used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes. Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please. Don't mention it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait. What does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, that's what they meant, Sly. Right, I thought so. Okay, cool. It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim of the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait. This is a photograph of my mum. Me mother. Is anywhere anything worth... Okay, I'm just gonna do this just in case. Gregworth, Nani the actual Nani the actual Desuka? Sorry. Let's go. What's this? I was hoping you'd got my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Edgeworth? It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited, yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, right? You were always a single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know, but I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities. Who would have thought there'd been a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Will we show anything more about this? Oh, okay, no, that's fine. Right, let's just read it as the same one. I didn't know if, like, if I showed it again, it would change it. Aha! Wait, fine, be like that. Have fun in prison kilometers at Goonworth. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes, he was shot and killed. I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested, a man. A miserable pile of secrets. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is a victim in the Gourd Lake murder. Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mum. What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end? The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December 28th. The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What? What does that mean? When a case statute of limitations runs out, legally the case never happened. 3 days from now, the DL6 will be closed forever. Is there a statute of limitations on murder? What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. Hey, Juwanza, what's up, mate? Yeah, not in most states of the US. Yeah, because I thought, like, maybe for some, like, smaller crimes, but not for, like, freaking murder. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. Is this what we find out is freaking Mr. Grossberg? So, was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was he's quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps? Oh, I'd rather not talk about it. Right? It pains me to ask you this now. I know. You want us to defend you? Yes. Will you? No. No! You handsome bastard. Who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Huh? My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Well, I guess we should. What's that? Earthquake? It's a big one! No one ever says that about me. That was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There. He's on the floor in a ball shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball? Well, I guess we're done. Wait, can I come back? Naya sent me to sleep? Nazo! Stop sending Tom to sleep! It's bad enough that Naya does it! No, the one rule is never do what Nazo says. Never. There's a reason why Nazo is not on the trusted games recommendation list, alright? And also Newton, what's up, mate? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Good to see you. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth a letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Well, guess what, Ting? I recommended this all along. I fooled you all. Yeah, but everyone else recommended this game. Loads of people. I was like, should I play Ace Attorney? And it was immediately followed up by several yeses. It's not like one person recommended a terrible fishing game, right? And then I proceeded to play it for 2.5 hours and then wanted to unalive myself. What's going on here? Ooh. What's wrong, detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago, says she came to talk to you, after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. Yeah, so help me clear up the list as well, the retro list. The only game I will say that you recommended that was a banger was Jackie Chan Stuntmaster. I fucking loved that game. That game was great. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited to the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Hey. You guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He does seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. Wait, there's backstory to his fear of earthquakes. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. And again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. Ooh, progress, baby! Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. So is there 5 episodes per game? District Court, Defense Lobby number 2. Karma? That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god. A guard in chains. Some have more, some have less, but 5's the average. Ah, okay, cool. On a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Like someone else I know. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh wait, maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40! He's as ruthless as me, times 20. Well, that's doubled now since last time. My powers have doubled since we last met, Count. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia... Maya? Huh? We could really be using Mia's help right now. Don't you think? I can't. Sorry. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. Couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been in training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I better not have to go find a fucking waterfall at some point for her to, like, get her powers. What are you whispering about? Oh, nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Okay. Do we stand back up? Oh, no, I'll sit down for a little bit longer. Oh. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? It is quite cool, actually. Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. No! Hold him in contempt! He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness? What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. This should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident, now. Yes, sir. Oh, Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was a boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. 2 shots. I dislike in that he's a well-written character meant to be hated. Not that I dislike his being in the game. He's a very well-written, obnoxious prick. And it was a bit like how everyone hated Joffrey, you know, in Game of Thrones. But he was a fantastic character. Like, you hated him, but you were meant to hate him, which makes it okay. 2. I missed something. Yeah, 2... It said there were 2 shots, but we know that the person only died with 1 shot to the chest. So... Testify to the court about the arrest, now! Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes? Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here, boy. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course, you're quite right. No, he's not. So doing okay? Just been chilling? Nice. What game are you playing at the moment? Did you like the look of Xenoblade 4? See, he's a prick. He is a prick. Wait, I can't press him on any of this. Oh wait, we headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. Oh, and then the testimony. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Oh, when I stepped away, yeah. So I only just learned there was one shot. So there was 2 shots now. So don't worry, Halibut. You learned the same time as me. Begin your cross-examination, attorney, now! Jesus Christ. You received a call from a man? Yeah. But you said there was a woman camping there? She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Objection! Fatality! That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? They were 2 witnesses. I know that! Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today, I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman was camping, not a heart. What happened next, detective? How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Sorry. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. How would he know? So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Objection. Man, I have this freaking ulcer on my damn lip. Makes talking very awkward. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting poppycock. Thank you, Nancy. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue, now. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike the bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well, the court accepts this bullet into evidence. I wonder if this 22 caliber pistol, I wonder if the calibers would be relevant. So wait, honestly, I've been all over the place with gaming, Xenoblade Chronicles X, I've been to the Hollower, Tales of Arise, Digimon, Dragon Quest, Monsters, Cyberpunk. My main hyperfixation is the Dungeon Crawler Carl book series at the moment. Ooh. But nothing's really grabbed me. Oh, damn. So you're playing them, but you're not really feeling them too much? Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe, That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was a decisive weapon. Evidence. You interested in Digimon Up Newton? The gacha game is set to release next month. There's a Digimon gacha game? Oh, is it the card game you're talking about? This does seem like Detective Gumshoe's being a little vague. I bet Von Karma is feeding him lines. His testimony is probably filled with landmines just waiting for me to press. What do we do now? Grit our teeth and press. I guess what else can we do? Well said, you're the man. Okay, well... I just want to make sure, is it the same evidence, the same caliber? Your Honor, what do you think about the witness's statement? I'm not sure I follow. Oh, fuck! What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Oh god, he has the same info life as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found on the boat. There were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. The murder weapon, 22 caliber, fired 3 times Bez. So 1 bullet recovered, 1 shot in the victim, 2 shots heard by the witness, and 3 shots actually fired. This is a confusing set of numbers. I might grab The Adventure of Elliot next month. Dude, that game looks so fun. So fucking fun. Yeah, it's next week. It's the 18th, right? We now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective? Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes, the ballistics markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking. Imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Very well, I will explain. Actually, Judge, you do it, boy. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge? Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess? Now! But wait, Judge, bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man! Yes! This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? This reminds me to remind all you guys, though, if you haven't already and you're a fan of the Ace Attorney games, you should give a go to a ROM hack for Ocarina of Time called Hero of Law. Someone has combined Ace Attorney with The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and it's pretty damn fun. It's about 4 and a bit hours long, but it's free and great. Or if you don't want to play it, go check out the VOD channel. It's in there too. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time he had shot himself. You mean it wasn't a, you mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh? How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya. Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh. Sorry, it's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? Yeah, you're useless. Well, actually, you don't know law, you don't have any trial experience or techniques. Yeah, you're pretty much useless, but I can't say that. Sorry. It's okay, Nick. You don't have to say anything. Your face said it for you. No, of course. I'm sorry. It's okay, Nick. Wow, Ting. I had to do it, okay? She's pretty useless. Don't know anything about trials or defense. And what's more is I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is going to run out. So is Jar Jar? You don't call him useless? Mate, Jar Jar isn't useless. You know, if you're evil, Jar Jar is one of the key reasons how Palpatine gets into power. If you're good, you know, he slays several droids. However derpy he does, he slays several droids, takes down a couple tanks. So, as much as it gripes me, is Jar Jar is the opposite of useless. He's just clumsy. Misa, clumsy. You were banished because you were clumsy. That's the only thing that used to annoy me as a kid about Jar Jar. Because I found Jar Jar funny as a kid. But when he's got like the droid's wires caught on his feet and he's just stamping around, just shooting people with the dead droid, even for kid me, that was a step too far. Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh? Oh, sorry. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Slaughterheart take the stand? Slaughterheart, you are a research student at a university? That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. So look at that. Sly's already ready with the quote. representative of the free peoples of the Gungan kingdoms of Naboo, was pivotal in Chancellor Palpatine's rise to supreme power. Oh, there's like a whole comic about it as well, isn't there? Or does it shows like Jar Jar being like outcast in Naboo because he was key. It's quite interesting. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. Didn't the murder technically take place on Christmas Day? Anyway, I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. So she hears two shots. Enough. Huh? Judge? She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo, accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Except we can't discern Mr. Edgeworth in there. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There was no other boats on that lake. So, the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. See, shouldn't Miles be sat next to me, not Maya? Order! Well, Judge, the evidence... Wait, when did she set up the camera? So she had the camera there for 3 days. I have very little to doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant... Excuse me? Wait, Your Honor, I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. Cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words and they all read guilty. You lose. Or you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony. Very well. If you have to, cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Contempt? Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there were contradictions? There definitely was. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. She heard 2 gunshots, got 1 photo, and the gun was fired 3 times. What the fuck are these numbers? Yeah, exactly. Well, no, here's the actual sums for it, dude. So the gun was fired 3 times. She only hears 2 shots, and only 1 bullet hit the person on the boat. Bearing in mind, I'm not being funny. You could have, I don't know what it would take for you to miss someone who is like 3 feet in front of you. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Well, yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find contradictions, but really? I was in my car. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds... Yeah, press further. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait now. I'm the one who says that. Well then, say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Oh fuck, this is where the almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas meme comes from? Is it? Ah. How does bang come from the lake? Okay. So you weren't looking at the lake at that time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely talk to the witness. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clearly enough for you? Oh, that's fair though. Wait a second. I wasn't asking about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Because she was in her fucking car. Let's have a little look now at the evidence quickly. Where's the map? She'd struggle to see. I guess she would still see it. Wait, right, go to there. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. Then no! You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. Bon, come, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep you from talking to the witness. To what end? Because she's not a good witness, is she? Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as the country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. That's fair though. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course. Oh, great. I think we've all heard what we need to hear, Mr. Wright. No! Objection! No! But, Your Honor! You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalise any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Lola's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. No! Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who's saying hold it? Who was that? Wait, it was me? Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea? Treat me like some kind of criminal. I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave. No. Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong, bitch. Wrong. What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Got him! Maya was not useless! Let's fucking go! I feel bad now. I literally said she was useless. I was like, yeah, you're a bit shit, mate. You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. God damn! The judge grew a backbone. What? Miss Lotterhart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again, but he's in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Just imagining just like a 17-year-old just be like, I object. Don't ask what the accent was. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your examination. I saw it clear as day the man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Hold it! Go on then. Well, what about the other man? Objection. You cannot be expected to, expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness testimony. Find it. Can this guy shut the up? Shut up! Are you kidding me? That's a good question! If she saw Mr. Edgeworth, she must have seen the victim. Damn, that's it? Don't know if anything I can find. I can't squander Maya's efforts either. Oh, that's all she says. Okay.
Objection!
Got you. Got you, Miss Hart, finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. Look at this graph. The photo I took. The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So, this picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth? How? What? Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart? What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I could. I meant I could. Then please testify to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was as thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. You used binoculars? Very well. Let me begin your cross-examination. I didn't know binoculars could see through fog. So, how can you see Mr. Edgeworth? Now just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gap where I'm from. Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. What? Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera too. Was that really to take pictures of a meteor shower? The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. This is what I said at the very fucking beginning, right? Who goes to take pictures of a meteor shower and then has it rigged to a microphone? She expected to hit the lake? Or is she a loony looking for frickin' Gordy? You forgot your blazer? No, I'm sat down. That's why I've not got it on. One does not sit down and wear their suit jacket. Gordy? Is it called Gordy? It's the like a Loch Ness monster. Then stand up till we're in court. I stood up for 2 hours. I'm resting my damn legs. If you believe it is, you may continue this line of questioning. But know this, if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further with the camera? Yes, I freaking do. This is it. Make it a break time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Oh, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear ya. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. When I heard that noise out of the lake, I looked with my binoculars. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Ugh. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph a shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Well, Your Honor, take a look at this. Take that! Well, Your Honor, what do you think? I think I'm confused. Wrong again, Mr. Wright. So very wrong. You can't get through this one with your weak bluffs. Your Honor, enough playing around. Here's the real evidence. Ah, shit. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Miss Hart. This is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the sighting at Gord Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Do I have proof? Well, I don't know. Your ineptitude is entertaining, Mr. Wright, but enough is enough. I've had enough of baseless claims made without a hair of evidence to support them. Well, alright, if that's how, wait, how you want to play, I'll show you your evidence. Mr. Wright, are you sure about this? I'm sure sick of that smarmy prosecutor putting me down. Or that he told me so I'd get mad and make a mistake. Is it now this picture? Here's my proof. It's simple. If it's simple, then why have you obviously made an error? No! That's not an error! She didn't... The camera is pre-set up. It's pointing at the lake! Everyone... Camera again? The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? I thought we already ascertained this. Thus, this photograph here taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy, according to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Oh, God, I wish I'd remembered that detail. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Your Honor, she's a nut. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So, smart boy, I was down trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That doesn't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. Wait. You just used several precious minutes of our time to prove it's nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true, you were hiding the whole thing about the Gordy for some reason, I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please provide your testimony. Your Honor, I declare the prosecution's witness, Miss Applejack, insane and unreliable, and move for a mistrial. See, Sly? You should be sat in this chair right now. Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change, it has to, and I'm going to spot it. Actually, I'm not a research student at university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it would be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out of the lake, and there wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands and heard another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time, cross my heart, and hope to fry. Lied again. There were 3 bullets fired, milady. Objection. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
Objection!
Your Honor, grounds to overrule his objection on the grounds that he is a twat. There you go, it's good enough for me. Von Karl's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction? Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself, you must have something in mind. That would be a first. You understand that this is your last chance at cross-examining, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. Yeah, she saw the flash, then heard the shot. There's a bit of a delay, isn't there? Do you know what I should probably do though, guys? Save. When I heard the bang, I looked right at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the bit the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. This is oddly specific. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so. Nope. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore, neither. How would you know? Right.
Objection!
Did I just lose the case? Corey. Do I look like I would lose the case so easily? Come on. You think I would just take a shot in the dark and then reload? God, what do you take me for? God. Tiger, how did that fucking happen? Oh my god. Also, good morning, rescue squad. Good to see you, mate. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper of a sound than I would have expected.
Objection!
Ah! What annoys me here is that I know I've got the right line of thinking. It's just a matter of which is the one to press it on.
Hold it!
There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know. She heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there. I can't actually waste any time looking at a boat. What? What do I do now? What do you give me that look for? Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops, I'm getting there. Oh, sorry guys. Okay. What evidence do we have that we can look at here? So we have this one. This one. Is it here I could do it?
Objection!
Ah! What am I getting wrong?
Hold it!
Okay, so she takes pictures of UFOs as well.
Hold it.
Okay. This is a fight I don't believe you can win. What do they say? What's the phrase, guys? Is that like never argue or debate with an idiot because they'll drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. I love that phrase.
Hold it.
I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah. Second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Ah. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually... No! Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. Whatever you say, Von Karma, I know you told her to keep quiet. What evidence do I need?
Objection!
Damn it. What am I getting wrong? Is this bad, by the way? Only because I've already saved the game, right? Is this save scumming or is this okay? I can't tell if I'm doing the right thing or not. But it's only gonna... Want a tip? I want the whole thing, dude. I mean, what? Sorry. Come on. Think, Ting. Think. Is 100% saves coming? I know, but the game's already... You can save at any time, right? And it'd be just me spamming the whole rest of the thing again. They're like resetting a speed run.
Objection!
Woo! Were you really looking at the boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal. You're fucking odd. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Oh. Oh, hey, Tobias. Maybe. Oh, good boy. Where there's an option to declare that, as the witness is a ginger, due to her lack of soul, she is an unreliable witness and thus anything she says is inadmissible in court. Your Honor, she has no soul. Therefore, she can commit perjury and not go to hell. Because she isn't going to heaven either. Grounds for dismissal, because she can't face the consequences of her ginger actions. Sorry. Oh, I got Ralph laying down behind me now. What are you doing, mate? What are you doing? He's just rolling on his back behind me. What are you doing, mate? Oh, clever puppy. Clever puppy. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there. Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry. I wasn't fibbing, really. I just thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey! You got the photograph? You got proof? Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and... Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it will drop the quality of mine, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged the photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlargement. How good is her talent for enlargement as well? Just out of curiosity. I could do with a specialist in that. No reason or anything. Definitely a picture. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah! I did! Why has an enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist! What are y'all talking about? You're the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place! You old fool! Yes! We're back on the crazy girl's side! What does it mean in this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. While they stood up, we're still going to see who is fine in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Happy now, Mr. Wright? You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. No, I didn't. I would know if I got the enlargement. She testified earlier that she saw the flash and then heard the shot. Well, I feel like, I don't know if it was like one, like, I know what you mean. I am curious about like if there was like an actual time lag between the two. That's why I requested she had not shown it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over? Obviously. And I'd like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Lights faster than sound? Oh! So she should have actually... Okay, wait, no. So that would make sense then, what she saw it in. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Who was the other witness? This is the second witness. There would have been no witness had we not called her, which means the other witness is even more reliable. Unreliable, sorry. Nothing, of course. I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Never objected to enlargement. You ain't gonna tell me twice, huh? Wait! Your Honor, this evidence. I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence. Indeed. We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracting our steps. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Object to the enlargement then. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? It didn't work. It just looks bigger on the picture, but it's not changed anything in tangible means. You will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Is it the Flash?
Take that!
Here, Your Honor. Where? Ah! Sup, nerds? Yo, dude, what's good, man? How are we? Mr. Wright. Is it the fact that I stood up? Is what's weird? Bedtime for me. See you peeps next time. No worries, Nazo. Have a great sleep, mate. I don't know what it is. Is that the same gun? It looks pretty similar, but I don't know. Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand. That hand directly Yes! Oh my god, I got very lucky. Mr. Edgeworth is right fucking handed. And the prints are on the right, from his right hand. And he's holding the gun with his left. That was very lucky. Thank you, game. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding the pistol with his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What is even up with the victims? Mugate Kurunoka pose. What the hell is that? The man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Now that everyone in the courtroom has now that everyone's quieted down in the courtroom, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honour. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired that pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we've seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? That's not... Who the fuck is Larry? The Father Christmas. I may have picked up a side gig helping my landlord redesign his whole company selling undies. We'll see. So when you become a millionaire, alright, I would like to be a silent partner. I'll invest $1 and I get back like about 1,000%. Sound good? What I'll do is I'll wear the undies on my stream, and you guys just have to trust me, bro. They're very comfortable. What law school did this prosecutor go to? The Narshadark Academy of Fuckery? It feels like it, doesn't it? I have to save it because I don't have enough room to make errors. And I'm not replaying that just for the sake of it. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order! You're saying the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. That's it! That's all you have? Further than a meter. I bet he's being specifically vague. A meter? That's 3 feet. There is no way it could have been suicide. Then if it's only 3 feet, how did he fire 3 shots and only hit 1? Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure the accuracy of your data? Of course, I'd already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Autopsy report updated in the court record. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. The court is adjourned. Woof. No, we had an autopsy report. So what this game does do, right? If you approach this game with literally any knowledge of actual law, it will drive you fucking insane. Because that's not what this game's like. This game is just the I made it the fuck up game. And you just have to kind of embrace the chaos of that one. People can commit perjury, update statements, you can get an autopsy report, and then you actually only get half the report, and then someone might get one redone, and it gets thrown at you in court, not in discovery. You know, all these different things. This game will drive you nuts if you want an accurate lore game. Whew, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I've yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there at the lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter's about a meter away too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to go check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something from me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you just to state how you really feel? The thanks, Edgeworth? I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, you didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Hello, you two. Oh, guys, do we activate the dogs? Because it... Hey, puppies. Do you want to see something, guys? You ready for this? Watch the ears. Is it time for some... Din-dins? Do you want some... Oh, is it time for din-dins? Come on, come on, come on, come on! Up. Yo, say hello to everyone! Come on! Yes! Come on! Oh, is it time for din-dins? Oh, look at this! Look at this dude! Oh! What? What? Come on then, let's go. Alright. Bear back, guys. You're not the lawyer that your sister was. You're just not a lawyer flat out. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Okay. Any luck with Mia? None. Can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I didn't know what to do. Really? My boy's now woofing outside my door again. 1 second, dudes. 1 second. We're back. Apologies, guys. What? What are you sniffing for? I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. She really sounds like she really did do her best. I should check in and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. Whew. Oh, and he wants me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay? Huh? How much? I don't know. I guess I'll send you a bill or something. Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Here we go. Detective Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene again today. Huh. Oh, really? He's a live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Not following protocol? I bet he wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. Perfect. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. I haven't seen Larry around at all today. Probably off paying through the nose on a date for his lovely girlfriend. Ooh, was a bit much. Where would he be? Aha! Hey, Detective Gumshoe! Hey, pal. The trial today, yes? What about the trial? Well, I was gonna say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Though you did say Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks? I want to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not on bail yet? That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff, I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Really? Cold as ice Edgeworth. He was really grateful for what she did, you know? I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard of anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime in the way he does. And him becoming a prosecutor. And him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. The DL6 incident? Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes, he still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. Detective, any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? It sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Oh, right. He said something about that in the trial today. There were 2 witnesses. There we go. Time for me to sleep. Have a good one. Have a good justice. We will, my dude. Thanks for popping by, man. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. I'm gonna head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail going to be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. What? Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? He was grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Shit! May even get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. Love the tie. Thank you, Doc Cobra. How you doing, mate? The red tie came in handy. It was pure fluke, so I actually don't like having a red tie. All my ties are like blue or green or something, but I got this for being at someone's wedding, for being a groomsman. I was like, complete fluke. I had a blue suit, a red tie. Some things just work out. Looks like the boat rental shop is closed today too. Okay, so nothing, but it wouldn't have given me that little thing if there wasn't anything to look at. Was it a Phoenix Wright themed wedding? No, the the wedding that I went to and wore a red tie, I had a grey suit. But the my blue suit was from my own wedding. And Ironclad, good morning, buddy. I'm doing great, man. Thank you for asking. It's Friday. I don't know. Do you know, like when you're so used to living with someone, you don't know what to do when they're not around. So my wife now has got like a bit. She's gone to this like music festival, and then she's going on someone's hen-do, which is like a bachelorette party, I guess. I don't know what you guys call it. So she's gone for like 10 days. So I'm just sat here like, what am I going to do with my fucking life? I think I'm just going to play games. I'm still going to work out and do my work and everything, but, you know, I'm just thinking, like, do I dedicate my time to just, like, finishing a couple games? I'm definitely going to go to the gym after stream, though. Because why not? Okay, let's go and pick her up. Oh. Oh, wait, no, not from here. Detention center. Hey, you finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. For your last day, those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? That reminds me. Thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that. I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case. Okay, so the hint is to go back to the park again. So let's give it another go. Aha! There aren't many cops around today, are there? They're probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth. Hey, yo! Wait, it's Lotta! Y'all really did it today? What do we do now? No, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little self-reflection, you might say. I realised that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind. Especially because in this world, the punishment for murder is the death penalty. You know what I mean? That's the punishment for guilt here, is death. And she's like, yeah, fuck it. I saw it happen. So you see, I want to make it up to you. Make it up. What do you mean by making up to us? Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us. Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information doesn't come cheap, my friend. Hey, I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? It's what's so funny, right? The game is clearly set in Japan because that's what the art is around, but the localizers made it all about America. So so many people have like Japanese costumes or like a Japanese aesthetic, but then they're all American. So it's just so, it's so funny. Quid pro quo. Seems like it. Well, what'll it be? We're gonna deal or not? What do we do? I mean, I don't know what we're paying for. We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have much of a choice. Okay, how much? Huh? You're completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. The only fair exchange of information is information. Listen, good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. What? Gordy? But Gordy doesn't... I mean, Gordy might not exist. Then bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from my car, okay? You see something? Y'all come to me first. Got it? Are you fucking kidding me? Let's get her... What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy for him. Don't you get it? And how do we search for a make-believe monster? We need to go out on the boat. That's the only logic I can think of. Ha 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 ha! Yes! Now we see a proper flag. I'm loving how the Brazil one's a little off. Anyway, to be fair, a lot of them actually, yeah, the Germany one's just a tad off too. Actually, it's the yellow. That's what's off, isn't it? It's the color yellow. The Steel Samurai, Nick. Yo, Maya, Larry Butts. The heck is that? Oh, it was my girl. It was my girl's idea. She was all, if you like, put this here. It'd be like really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Wow, that's really impressive. She could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people, and that show's finished now, so she got them for free. Right. Why is he waving his hand? Yo, Nick. What happened with Edgy? Well, we went through the first day in court, alright. I don't know how good our prospects are from here, though. Huh. Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy. Huh? That's weird. I don't think it was ever like that in school. I feel like a fear of earthquakes is a perfectly rational fear. Especially in a place like Japan. No? Really? Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred? Yeah, right. When the DL6 incident happened. It doesn't look like Larry knows about it too, though. Hey, Larry. When did you get that big thing? Oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month. Yeah. It's a big hit with the kids. Why was it there yesterday? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted. Compressor? Yeah. It's a little unit that, Halibut, we have the sound. We have the sound. When the compressor broke, it made the noises people thought they heard. I bet it's that compressor that broke. We've cracked the case wide open, you see? I need like a fake cigarette right now. Like that. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs. Ah, here I thought you'd inflated it by yourself. I can't do anything about it, unfortunately. But I'm convinced. Something about the Steel Samurai just doesn't work for me. Huh? Really? It looks pretty well made to me. Still a novice, aren't you? Really? Truly, connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. What's wrong with it? Why are you saying... Is that a part of the Steel Samurai as well? Is that little that thing? It's not. It's an arm or something. I wonder if that's the arm of the Steel Samurai. It's a bit too like that there. Look, imagine that hand without the thing in it. Not the fan. Why is he sweating? I don't think there's really anything else I can show him that would be any good. Okay, I think that's what's happened. I think the sighting of Gordy was the compressor broke, maybe part of the samurai broke too. It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good. Well, with the mud on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. Oh. Yo, what's good, Sync? How you doing, mate? Hey, y'all! Well, did I find anything about Gordy? No, nothing. I think I did. It is a little chilly. Her sneezing set that off. I told y'all, no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. It would trigger on one of Von Karma's finger snaps now. Oh, sorry. Okay. If Gordy doesn't exist, I'll quit being an investigative photographer. What? After all, I only have one photo to my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet. Oh yeah, the UFO. Come over, I'm making chili dogs for lunch. Dude, I've never had a chili dog, and I'm so fucking curious. So yes, I would like a chili dog. But whenever I hear chili dog though, I just think of Sonic. That's all I can think of. Chili dogs. She took a break from university to investigate UFOs. I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about the case anymore. Okay, this one. You make them Coney style? Wait, what's Coney style? Because I don't know what any of these styles are. Explain to me like I'm a moron. I'm convinced it's that compressor, but I don't know how to really get that. Coney Island dogs are just meat chili, no beans. Oh, why'd you? See, I love beans in a chili though. Get a load of kidney beans in there. Black beans, butter beans. Whew. Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait. You didn't go and do something that's going to hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case, did you? What do you mean, again? Whatever. Have a seat, pal. I'm here for you. If you need anything, besides money, that is. Wait. Beans versus no beans in Chile is like a religion out here? People fight about it. Really? Sometimes we'll just make it like a 3-bean chili here. Beans are good in chili, just not in hot dogs. I mean, that I can get behind. How's the investigation going? It's not really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident, and the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow too. I gotta admit it, it doesn't look good, pal. Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy? The monster down in Gord Lake? Not personally, no. Well, we're looking for it. Huh? Are you out of your minds? No. You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then? Oh. Detective Gumshoe was scaring me, Nick. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta. Nick, try telling him sooner next time. Sorry. You make yours with heavy beans? What the hell is heavy beans? Growing up, we just called it hot dog chili because that's all you really use it for. There's a big regional chain of historic burger places around LA called Tommy's that puts chili on everything. I used to eat it all the time. There was one by my high school, and I used to cut Classico for lunch. Is that like a sloppy Joe? Does that use chili as well? Oh, heavy beans means I use more beans than meat if I can. Right. Because you got to understand, from a Brit looking into America, sometimes your guys' words for things are so hyper specific. I thought there was something you renamed to be a heavy bean. You know what I mean? I was just waiting for it. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid you in your search for Gordy. Huh? I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. Really? You can take whichever one you like. Okay, give us the goods. Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, missile. Missile? It's a canine police dog, still in training. Missile? Here, boy. Give me the dog. Here he is. Give me the puppy. Look, cute dog. And this will help us how? Woof. Next to weapon number 2, a fishing pole. This is my own personal pole. I'll handle your personal pole, alright. Ooh. How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one is the last one. I think somebody has one by our choices. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know. It might have been eating soda cans. I can't make up my mind. It all seems so perfect. I can't make up my mind either, for the totally opposite reason. Okay, I want the dog. Can we borrow a missile? Sure thing, pal. Be good to him. Yeah. What? You heard what you heard. I make a white bean chili with chicken. I want to cook off with it once. They had a non-traditional category for chili that I entered. I don't make it that often though because ain't nobody losing weight eating chili. Ah, I see. Is it like a healthier chili? Right, puppy, it's time. Hey. Missile's been acting strangely. Is Missile gonna piss on the compressor and break it again? Hey, I love little doggies. Good boy. He's growling. What's wrong, Missile? It's eating my samurai dogs. My samurai dogs. Oh wait, no, it's got a lot of cheese. It's so good if you have fresh sourdough to dip it in. No, wait, to dip in it. Fresh sourdough. Well, you use a slow cooker, but you can do it in a crock pot too. I have both. I bought a. I'm assuming by crock. We got like a cast iron pot. I don't know what you call them, but it's cast iron. And that's great for cooking things in. And we have a slow cooker too. We usually use it for the winter because it's like, we'll just get like a stew or a chili to go. And then we'll just leave it on over the whole day. Wow. He ate every single one. I'm sorry, Larry. Sorry? Sorry to pay my bills. Oh, it's gonna have to this time. Hey Larry, look, it's Missile. Isn't he cute? Yeah, let's try moving around elsewhere. I did the same in winter, make stews and soups a lot. I learned to cook from my German grandfather who loved his mother. That's awesome. That reminds me, I might bake a cake tonight. I'm trying to think what I should do. I might go to the gym and then bake a cake. And probably maybe actually no, I'll bake the cake then go to the gym. Because then by the time I finish working out, the cake would cool down and I could top it up with cream and frickin' and jam. Ooh. My grandmother was a fire chief that cooked all the meals for the station. When I was a kid, I would go to the fire station, help him cook up for dinner for the lads. One of the firefighters always had chocolate milk on hand. That's all I remember of that. I mean, I'm not surprised you remember it, because when you're a kid, you're like, that would stand out to you. Can I swap? Oh, I wonder if I can, like... I wonder if I could swap weapons that I use. Ah, fresh air. I gotta say, freedom feels great. behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay? Right, I'll behave. Oh dear. Okay, that's fine. Oh! Apparently Mr. Grossberg's on vacation today. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. Oh, never mind. I hate that you can just re-examine all the same stuff again. Ooh! Looks like Edgeworth is in questioning. Let's come back later. Why is everyone saying let's come back later? Okay, let's get the metal detector out. Well, I'm not surprising. That sounds horrifying. It's beeping. The metal detector found something. Okay, there we go. Wait, look. Huh? An air tank. The valve looks broken. I thought it was Gordy, sorry. Guys, I'm calling it now. That's from, look, it's covered in flags. I think his samurai thing just like blew up. And that's the bang. Huh? Something wrapped around this air tank. It looks like a string of flags. Well, we might as well take it with us for now. It's heavy. Maybe it didn't used to have a compressor before. Maybe it had a tank. What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Is it yours? Is this air tank yours? Why would I have a thing like that? Look, see how the string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. It must be a coincidence. There are string of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary school. And used car dealerships. Look, why do I need an air tank anyway? To inflate something. Inflate what? What else? That big puffy steel samurai? Now, why would you go asking me a question like that? Let's go hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the fritz, so I tried using the tank to inflate it just once, and it didn't go so well. It didn't go so well? Yeah. Do you think you could be a little more specific? Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I don't want to talk about it. Tell us. Please tell us. Fine. Whatever. It's like what I said. The compressor was busted, so I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then... blam! The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And that tank there took off like a rocket. And my poor samurai deflated with it. What, off into Gourd Lake? It sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure. I think my suspicions are correct. just in case. Okay, didn't work. Alright, that's fine. Now we go and grab the other weapon. I know, what time? Exactly! Dude gives me no information! Wait, oh. Whoops. So the tank and the Steel Samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next? Well, that happened on the 20th, so... And as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake, so I went out every night in a boat looking for it. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. It flew out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it. No. He found it on the night of the murder. Oh my fucking god. Dude! Actually, I was here on the night of the murder, but you see, I went home before midnight. So you didn't know about what happened? No, that's too bad. It's one thing I want to check. Is there a date on this? No, of course there isn't. Well, Mr. Lawyer, I've got the info you'll need. You got the scoop on Gordy for me yet? I found him. Huh? What? I haven't seen any monsters yet. No, Maya, we have proof because we know what it was. It wasn't real. God, Maya, you are a moron. Larry's air tank. What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. But a week ago, an idiot who happens to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used the air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang. The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time... Oh, I'm so good. A couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo. I called it, baby! Wait, so you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai? Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay. You win. I didn't realize that was her picture. No, that wasn't her picture. The article wasn't hers, but the article was the reason why she came out here to look for Gordy. My wife's been laughing at me for walking around with a sack of logs. Is that because you keep just lockpicking him for practice? No, that's okay. I'll give you your info, like I promised. Poor Lotta. So tell us this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here say something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of that boat rental place up the path there. Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. You should go check it out. I've gone there so many times. Wait, hold on. Something else? Yeah. The night of the murder, my camera clicked twice, you know. Wait. Even another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all, just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. Aha, there's an empty lake taken automatically at 10 to midnight. Bye now, y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Poor Lotta. I'm not upset. I told you, you did say The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. My own defense, locks are... To be fair, dude, if you club someone with a sack of locks, that shit would hurt. Wish we could go to what's it called? To enlarge in that photo before she left. Hey, this is the bow shop that Lotta was talking about. You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Well, let's go check it anyway. Meg, that you? Oh, hey, is that Keith with you? Where you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg! Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone. Pasta? Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running as an old man like me? Finally, the kids are home. I mean, at least the parrot does actually talk. Of all the weird shit I do, lockpicking is surprisingly something my wife is cool with. I bought cheap lockpicks and she was like, get the good ones. I mean, hey, you know what? It's one of those things, it's better to buy one really good thing once than like 3 really shit things. And with how you hyper-focus, dude, you may as well just invest straight away. Parrot, the one on that perch. Keith? Yeah? I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. Do not fucking give me your wet noodle. I don't want it. Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Yep. He fell asleep. I guess he's relieved. All the fish are saltwater fish. Oh no. What'd you forget, Meg? You gotta call her name first. Her name? Polly! See? Old Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words. What are the secret words, my dude? There's an electric blanket on this table. Now this is a very Japanese thing. There's like a table that has like a heater built in underneath it. So instead of like heating the room, you heat that, and then you put your legs under it and you sit against it. Quite a clever idea, really. I can't remember what it's called now. I wonder if I could do with a better fishing rod. Okay. Anything here? No. Okay. Right, let alone the pasta shop, mate. What about your boat rental shop? What are you talking about? This here's a palace of pasta, the wet noodle. There's no way this guy's a witness. He's fucking off his rockers. Okay, Polly. What about the secret words, mate? Is your parrot going to be a fucking witness for this trial? I'd tell everything important to old Polly here. Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number of the safe? 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 2, 8. I know the number. Why? I want to go into the safe, man. Right. I think we need to get the fishing rod now, because I think it's for this guy here. I think of like speedrunners when I think of lockpicking, people that learn how all the coding works and then figure out how to exploit it. And it's different for each game, etc. It's a fun puzzle fidget spinner hobby though. Lockpicking is not very efficient though. There are faster ways to bypass locks. It's just a fun puzzle. Yeah, of course. If it's like GoldenEye, you just shoot them. I remember that blowing my mind as a kid. Like going from like Ocarina of Time, where you have to like go around a dungeon, find a key, and then playing freaking GoldenEye, and it's like, just shoot it, dummy. I'm like, oh, this is cool. The gumshoe isn't here. I'm excited for the OT remake. Hands down, dude. I cannot fucking wait. What I'm amazed about though is that I didn't realize the art style was going to be so divisive for some people. I mean, to be fair, would it be a Zelda game without there being a conversation about the art style? I feel like there's always been like some kind of point of contention. You know, whether it's like Wind Waker, Skyward Sword, Breath of the Wild. It's supposed to get to 37 Celsius today? Fuck that. Do you have AC at least? Because, damn. Oh, for sure? That's good, that's good. Can I present him his picture? But you're leaving, lady. Our prayers go to those smothered in the heat. Yeah, I hope you guys, everyone who's going to be subject to that heat, has a way of getting out of it. You're AC or otherwise. Okay. Okay, so that's no good. Can I show this photo? Would that work? Is there anything I can show him here that will work? My town is under a heat advisory until Sunday, but it's going to get up to like 85 Fahrenheit. But that's not for us, it's 60 right now. Yeah, it's pretty cool here, to be honest. Like, I think it's only going to be 20 Celsius, which is like what? Probably like, is that like what, 55, 60 Fahrenheit? Mm. 85 is like 29. Yeah, so for us it's only 20. So 10, no, almost 10 degrees colder. That work? That's a lawyer badge? Yes, it is. I don't believe it. How does he know that? This old guy's the first person to recognize my badge. I get it. Huh? Yep. I got you figured out now. You're not Keith! Nick, now's our chance to clear things up. Fucking hell, I actually have to show my badge. And I'm not Meg either. We're here investigating a murder that took place in the lake the other night. Please help us. Oh, a lawyer, huh? Hey, Harley. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Alright, I'll help. But on one condition. Ooh, what's that? When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. Sure. I'll run the wet noodle. Nick, are you sure about this? Hey, anything to get the case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? I'm finding you. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Playing the Ace Attorney series for the first time. Good excuse to get suited and booted. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. Fuck's sake. He's already forgotten us now. Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly. Come on. One of the World Cup games is going on here, and people keep posting shit on social media about how Seattle is sunny and nice, and we're like, hey, stop. It's raining cold all the time. Don't tell people about it. Seattle summer? Wait, how's the game going? I know it, even though I've never played it. The game's been pretty fun. It's just like it's a visual novel that is frankly pretty ridiculous. It's the best way to put it. It doesn't make any sense, but it's still fun. Like the best way to describe it is it's like watching a TV show where nothing adds up. Lawyering, detective stuff, whatever. But you still find it entertaining and fun, so it doesn't matter. Ah, okay, that's how we'll know. So he falls asleep if it's no good. Did you hear gunshots at midnight? Nope, he fell asleep. Black Mirror, the animated series. I think I've only seen one episode of Black Mirror. There was one where, like, it was all about VR, and like, these two dudes were like doing like VR Street Fighter, and it just became like an excuse for them both to like bone. That was an episode. So thank you for the follow, Harley. Much appreciated. You know about Goldie? Nope. Ah, seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith? Yes. It's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about this? Yup. The other night, out on the lake? Yes. I know all about it. I seen it. What? Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all, you bastard. Ah, there we go. I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night. After midnight, but okay. And I heard this bang, so I looked outside, and I heard another one. Bang. A little while later, a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. What did he say? I forgot. Oh, come on! I'll remember tomorrow by court time, I promise. You know what, eh? Little Terry was just here. Terry? Yep, the kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing that tattered old coat, got himself some whiskers growing out of his face. He must be talking about Detective Gumshoe. He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really? Somehow I don't think we're gonna get much more useful information from this guy. Maybe we should be leaving. Wait, I had one more question. Polly, have we forgotten something? Don't forget DL6. Excuse me? What did she just say? One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6. The DL6 incident. Hey, Mr. So the DL6 incident is the original case where Mr. Edgeworth's dad was shot and killed. Now, the person who died on the boat was the lawyer who got the killer off the track. He was the defense attorney, I think, on that case, which is why everyone thinks Mr. Edgeworth killed him, because he effectively got his dad's murderer free. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? Why would that bird Polly know about DL6? We have to figure that out. Who that old man is? Oh, what? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research into this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Bye everyone heading to work. Have a great day at work, Rescue Squad. Thanks for hanging, my dude. Why does that stovetop only have one burner but like 4 dials? You know what's funny? If this game came out today, we would say AI. But it didn't. So, why not? Hey pal, long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh yeah, the old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Maybe they control the radio too? Nah, that thing across wasn't even a radio, it was a safe. How'd you know? It's supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Sounds suspicious. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think of that it has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file, so I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. What? However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. Is that a parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about that incident. That incident? DL6? What? Woo! There we go, baby. I'm pretty sure the old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about DL6? Wait, what if the man was connected to DL6? You think he might be? I get you. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there is a station's records room. I'll give you the special permission to go in and find what you need. Alright, way to go. Okay, to the records room. Good old This Goes Deeper. We've been hearing about DL6 since the first episode. Because, right, here's how even more convoluted it is, Halibut. So DL6, that case where Mr. Edgeworth's father died, they had no evidence and they couldn't find the killer. So what they did was they contacted a spirit medium to speak with the dead to give the name of the killer. Now, there's a family that is known for being a spirit medium, and that is Miss Maya Faye's mum, Misty Faye. So yeah, does it go deeper? Is it interconnected? Yes, it is. It's all connected. It's ridiculous. And what's even more ridiculous is that I remember so much of it. If you like the style of games, check out Dispatch. No, Dispatch looks fun, to be fair. It's been on my radar. I'm currently having to play through a game in my spare time. For the next big video. But after that, I know I always say this, but I do want to play through Suikoden 2. So I want to give that a go at some point. Wow, it's amazingly dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find the DL6 stuff quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old at the time. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? Hey, Nick, I found out what the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. Case summary. Well, first, I have to get the handle on the main facts. Like a summary. Right. Here you go. December 28th, 2001. That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 PM on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all of the lights went out. Don't tell me there was an earthquake so they thought they'd get in the elevator. They better have already been in it. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. Okay, they were already in it. That's good. That's good. That's fine. That would be scary like that in the dark. Wait a minute. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator and survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. I don't know what that's a reference to, but sure thing. Do you have the data on the victim? Yeah, hold on. Gregory Edgeworth, aged 35. Defense attorney, if he was still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles. Yeah, we've already confirmed this, Maya. From the angle of the bullet, the other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. What's with this stupid, inconsistent firing rate? 1 wound, 2 bullets. 1 wound, 3 bullets. What's going on? No worries, Harley. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for by and saying hello. Much appreciated. And thank you for the follow. Got any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on, this is it. The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond, the victim in our case. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so much so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? He may be closer than we think. Oh my days. Yogi is the crazy old man in the hut. Oh jeez, right? It's just so convoluted. I still don't know sort of the impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we going to take the whole file? It's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? It's an early PC game. Computer Lab. We could choose Prince of Persia, Oregon Trail, or Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Oh, cool. Okay. Now, all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will be testifying in the court. Hey, we got through it all. That's pretty good. So the next thing's the trial, but we'll have to call it before then. So that's awesome. I didn't get anywhere near as stuck that time, which is quite nice. Because I felt like the last episode 3 was so convoluted to get through. I will say that this game is longer than I thought it was going to be. We're on our, what, 3rd stream of this game now? So, surprising. Okay. Alright. Thank you all so much for watching today. We'll end the stream here. We're just shy of 5 hours. I am going to go work out, I think. It's Friday. I've got nothing else to do. Wife's away for 2 weeks, so almost 2 weeks. But I hope everyone has a wonderful day, whatever they're doing. Thank you, Harley, for the follow. Thank you, Ian, for the 73-month resub, my dude. Keep an eye on the YouTube channel as always. Work on the next big video. Keep an eye on the Patreon. We are very slowly working towards transition to doing more YouTube stuff and a little bit less streaming. So keep an eye on that space. All right. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll probably chat to some of you guys over the weekend anyway. Enjoy your weekend, my dude. Snuggling pups for me. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Look at it. Look at this dude. When it's just me here, my wife's away, I go in here. If I sit at my desk, I get both dogs in here chilling. Obviously not when I'm streaming because I'm shouting like a twat and it annoys the dogs. Apart from Toby. He was raised on stream. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.